So let's get started. This is a general reading for the mid-month of October. I already kind of did an add up, and the first thing I come up with is introspection, okay? Really the need to go within, because I feel like something new is beginning, okay? Something that you've manifested. This is your overall energy. You have the control, okay? Especially with the worlds being in the end, there's something that is ending, and you're wanting to be the fool about that. You're wanting to go forward. You're wanting to have this new passionate beginning, especially with the Ace of Wands being in your overall energy. But there's this what's hindering you or helping you is this inner conflict. So maybe if you are feeling really passionate, you're just like ready to take a leap of faith. Maybe this is helping you because it's stalling you a little bit, making you go within, okay? And in your foundation, you have the Hierophant. So that's going to spirit, going to God, going to whoever you need to go to kind of figure out this confusion, okay? Because you don't want to be too much of a fool and walk off this cliff and not be able to experience life. Okay, so anyway, and yes, this is who you are. This is the Eight of Wands. So this is you wanting communication with somebody. I feel like this could also be for some of you maybe having conflict with somebody that you have this new beginning with, but there's this opportunity to start again, to get through it. Here's the Three of Pentacles in your environment. So like I said, there's this opportunity for growth. The Three of Pentacles is all about, threes are all about growth, okay? And then what your hopes and fears are is the Hermit. So there's this need to go and be by yourself, excuse me, because maybe you met somebody new and there's this new beginning, or that's what I see. There's this new beginning, and I feel like you're scared, but there's this need to go within to find your path. Maybe because you're not unsure, because you have this inner conflict because of this new beginning. And you have the Three of Wands for the outcome. So you're waiting for your ships to come in. You see the ships, they're coming. You're just waiting. Okay. And then the outcome is the Queen of Wands. This could be someone that you're dealing with, sun, moon, or rising, or this is just you, like, being passionate, ready to start new, focusing on service. This is important. It's creative project. It's focus on service and its new partner. A chance of meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fusion of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send you in your life, and you will recognize them by the sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. And for some of you, I feel like this is someone that you're dealing with from the past. It could be a new partner coming in, or it could be someone from the past where you guys have learned lessons. And then your overall energy for that is let the past go. So if you're going back to somebody that you've been with before, you need to let go of the past in order to have this new passionate beginning. Okay, Scorpio? So let's see what the Magician's all about. Father God, there we go. There's one. Okay, so there is this new clarity. There's this new beginning. There's this, this is also, especially with that card, it's almost like a revival of a relationship, leaving calmer waters, having this new beginning, okay? And knowing and standing true in yourself, and them standing true in themselves, and wanting this new beginning, wanting to leave the past behind, having this clarity. The Nine of Pentacles is about realizing your worth, seeing what you've done, seeing what you've manifested, seeing what you've grown, and realizing that, you have everything but one thing. And then, with the Magician in the world in the past, it's like you needing to learn lessons, okay? Especially if you're dealing with someone from the past, you need to let that go. Whatever happened in the past, there's this new beginning, okay? There's this clarity. There's this like slicing through it and cutting stuff off and throwing it away and moving forward, okay? Balance and power. So there's this need to gain balance, okay? And also realize the power that you have in this relationship. You are this woman that has it all, or this man that has it all. it's almost like you, or this relationship has grown, and it has the potential to keep growing. Okay. If this is someone that you're dealing with in the past and you're starting a new beginning and you're having this conflict about, I feel like you're not really wanting to look, especially with the Hermit and your hopes and fears. You're not really wanting to look at this cup. I mean, you're looking at it. This is something that you wish for, and it's almost, and so maybe, and I do see this as, the Chariot as a long-standing relationship. Sometimes, it's been through battle, and that maybe that's what's hindering you. Maybe that's what's giving you this confusion. Okay. Because, it's like you see that cup, you see this wish, but it's like you don't want to take that cup because, you're confused, or there's something about your past that you need to let go, okay? Please give me clarification on the world. Thank you. The Magician again. So the world with the Magician, it's like you have all the tools to have this new beginning. He has all the tools to have this new beginning. And the Chariot is about, also, gaining balance too. She needs to balance these emotions, these, I knew that was going to come out. So some of you have started a new beginning with someone from your past, or you're just feeling nostalgic, okay, and reminiscing. And then here's the Magician, but the Magician is one. It's starting over. You've got the Fool, you've got the Magician, the Chariot is about, travel too. But it's also like taking a journey and having faith in that journey. It's like this cup is finally here, and it's like you're scared, but at the same time you're ready to be this Fool. But let's see what the cards are for the Fool. There's the Queen of Wands again. So this is you. You're either dealing with the fire sign, or you're taking on these qualities, okay? And being passionate about this new beginning. So taking a leap of faith, obviously, but at the same time, like that's what's hindering you. Is I feel like you feel like you don't want to be the Fool because, you've been hurt in the past. Well, the swords aren't really, every time your heart breaks, you get stronger. Okay. It sucks to say, but it's the truth. And these swords aren't even touching you. Okay. But there's this need to go, it's the Hierophant down below and above. So as above as below, or whatever that saying is, you need to go within. You really need to spiritually go within and take some time, because there is this great opportunity, but it's like you're almost scared right now. Maybe you feel a certain responsibility to something. This could be family too. Like family maybe not wanting this union to happen. Okay, for some of you. Because this person has hurt you in the past, but there is this great opportunity for this victory. Father God, please give me clarification on the Hermit again. Again. So this is so about going to spirit, going within, taking your path, seeing which path. It's funny because here this guy's, this person's looking at which path do I take? And then this person is like, is going down this little rocky road, and they're seeing their path. They're wanting to go down that path, but they need to go within. They need to figure out which path it is that they want to take. Because I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like there's some, that's why that's like, there's this focus card, focus on service, really needing to focus on spirit or to guide you through this. Because I almost feel like family doesn't want you to be together for some reason. In this reading, I see it, okay? So some of you are dealing with that, okay? The Tower, something happening quickly, and it's almost like you need to like scramble to get balanced, okay? Because maybe you're dealing with your Two of Cups, you're dealing with your best friend, you're dealing with, someone that you're going to start this new beginning with, and it's happening so suddenly that it's almost like you need to balance yourself. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, okay? Sun, Moon, or rising, or this is just the need, justice will be served, you will gain this balance. And this is about balance too, you know what I mean? This is making a decision. And okay, so let's see. I'm going to add these up. This is a pretty Completion. Okay, so completion of a cycle, especially with the world in your past and in who you are. There's some sort of completion. I feel like it's almost in a past relationship. You guys have went through hell or high water. Okay, this is what's helping you in the relationship. You know, you guys are abundant. Okay, some of you. This is kind of, the readings are going kind of straightforward today. I don't know what the deal is with that. So again, here we go. With the death, you know, with an ending, there's a new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune is, especially with the three, these are the clarifiers for the three, okay, for the Three of Pentacles. With this ending that happened, there was this opportunity for the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor, okay? For the world for this karmic cycle to come to an end. And that's what it's almost like, you know, you've met this person, but yet you're scared. It's like, you know, they hurt me before, or my family's going to get mad at me for going back to this person, or after they hurt me. But there was an ending for a reason, because they needed to grow, or you needed to grow. Okay. But the Magician, it's a new beginning. The Ace of Wands, it's a passionate new beginning, but there's this need to really go within. Okay. So, obviously because of confusion. So let's see. 9, introspection. So you really need, especially with the Hermit twice here, like maybe you really need to take a step back and release and surrender this. Like, let it go. Because you can't move forward in a relationship if you're going to hold on to the past, or if you're going to let your family tell you what to do. Okay. I don't know why I keep thinking family is involved in this. Father God, please give me a thank you. The Hermit. You know, you want to take a risk. Some of you just may have fire in your chart, or they have fire in their chart, but you're scared, okay? But this is the end. You know, this guy is just like tired. He's been carrying all this weight in the relationship. He doesn't want to go forward, but there's this need to take a risk. But I feel like before you take that risk, you really need to go within and do what's best for you. Okay, be the fool. You want to be the fool, but you're scared to be this fool. Such a karmic situation. What the heck? Did I put the Two of Cups away? I think I put the Two of Cups away. Dang it. Okay, well, if that pops out again, that would be kind of funny. But let's look at the Three of Wands. Father God, please give me clarification on the Three of Wands for Scorpio for this month. And maybe you're meeting somebody too. Some of you are meeting somebody new, okay? And like it says, this new partner, recognize them through their familiarity, you know, how you feel about them. Okay, so this could be you, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this air sign, or this could be, and this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay? Maybe they left you on the cold but you've been waiting for them. You know, they are your Ten of Pentacles. They are your abundance. Hold on a second. I have to get that card back. Got it. Okay, so back to my other deck. Father God, please give me clarification on the Queen of Wands for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, balance. Gosh, I feel like this is a really good relationship. You know, there's a sun, there's gonna be this. There wasn't balance in the past, there will be now, okay? But there's this need to gain balance in the relationship. The Sun and the Temperance, like this is a very passionate relationship. My goodness. Okay, so there's a couple. If this is used, there's the Queen of Swords. There is this passionate new beginning with this person, okay? Ace of Wands. Father God, please give me clarification. Thank you. There's this confusion. There's these, it's like you're not, this gives like double confusion. Maybe, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign. Maybe this air sign has left you out in the cold and they're back and they want to start this new passionate beginning, and that's why you need to really go within. Some of you need to make a choice, okay? Balance your emotions, because there is this real opportunity to find love, but there's this confusion, you know, there's this, I don't know, I almost feel like the air sign is not, there's these things that still need to come to light. So be careful with this passion in the beginning. That's why I think the Hermit and the Fool are popping out too much, or twice each. You know, it's like, don't be a fool. Go within. Go, and the Hierophant twice. I mean, these are like, when things pop out twice, it's like, listen, listen, listen. You know what I mean? So you've got the Hierophant twice. You've got the Fool twice. You've got the Hermit twice. It's really the need to pace yourself. You know, if you're feeling passionate, good. That's great. I'm happy for you. And if you found a new partner, great. If you're dealing with two different people, you really, there's some confusion here. There's some sort of secrets. Now that I'm looking at it, there's a whole bunch of little stories, isn't there? So regardless of your situation, okay, you need to go within with the Hermit and the Hierophant, pop, and the Fool twice. Don't be a fool, okay? Make wise decisions. You may feel very passionate, or they're very passionate, but take your time. You know, if you've been waiting for something for a long time and you're finally getting it and you rush into it because of passion and it's over in 3 seconds, you know, that sucks. Don't do that. You know, especially if you're having a rebirth, you're having a new beginning of something, and there's this clarity. You know, you've grown so much, and I don't want you to, you know, the Tower is something happening very quickly, so you got to be very careful. Even though it's your Two of Cups, you need to still gain balance, okay? You still need to gain that balance. You still need to be that Hermit. You need to be that Hermit because that's why it's here, you know. And the Temperance, I thought I saw the Temperance twice too, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Anyway, Scorpio, balance yourself, ground yourself, okay? Be this Knight of Pentacles. Think before you make decisions, okay? Especially if you have fire in your chart, you know, think before you react, okay? Scorpio, God bless you. This is mid-month October. If you're dealing with two different people and you don't know which one to choose, maybe check out the singles and couples, okay? And check out your sun, lunar, rising. Thank you. I'll be back with dating and couples. Okay, Scorpios, dating and couples. This is Lily Rose. I'm here to do your tarot card reading for mid-October till the end. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, lunar, rising. And let's begin. So, how you feel in the relationship is the Seven of Cups, okay? Maybe being a little delusional, maybe not seeing things clearly. How they feel is the Ace of Swords. You know, they're wanting to revive this relationship, okay? But you really need to go within. You have the High Priestess and they have the High Priest, which this could be, you know, like I said, you know, getting rid of those disillusions, like, from the past, okay? I feel like for some reason, some of you needing to follow your intuition. The High Priest, the High Priestess. This is what you feel in the relationship. It's almost like you're divinely connected is what I feel like. But here in the, these are a couple different stories. I feel like already I can see a couple different stories. What you want is the King of Swords. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, okay? Especially with the Ace of Swords, wanting this new beginning. And maybe this is you. You know, this can go either way, okay? This is how they feel in the relationship. The King of Cups, emotional. Sometimes can be a little bit overly emotional. And that could be you. This side could switch. You know, maybe they're confused, okay? But the need to go within, go to higher power is here straight across the board. But there is this High Priestess and High Priest, okay? That's to me, that's a couple, okay? That's a divine couple, okay? But there's this, the outcome is the Four of Cups for the end of the month. So something is lacking in the relationship, okay? Because you have the Ten of Swords. So this is, you know, feeling stabbed in the back, but, you know, you're both walking away and hopefully on to calmer waters. Let's see what this confusion, well, let's read this too. Okay, for some of you, it's time to go, okay? I feel like something's lacking and it's time to leave. It's time to go. It's time to, you know, it's a change in direction, okay? The changes you experience are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart and love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your plan and the happy outcome will be desired. Now the wedding card, yeah, some of you are, this is someone that you want to get married to, or your relationship is just extending to a higher level, okay?